Hey guys, we are the 732 Review Crew, and I'm Mikey.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we're here today with the season finale of Season 1 of Ahsoka, which I'm pretty excited for. Right
Yeah,
now.
We're all very excited.
excited.
I can't wait. So there's a lot going on. I'm just starting to remember what happened last episode. We're all finally back together.
And I don't know if you guys remember, but I had said my number one thing I want to know what's going on with is what the hell BAYLAN's actually doing. I think we all kind of agreed on that.
Yeah.
And we still have a bet for the Force going on with Sabine and the Force.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's not looking like
It's not looking like the.
We're not going to get an answer.
If she doesn't use the Force, or if she's not Force sensitive, I win. I think. No, I said something else, but whatever.
We'll have to.
Mine
we'll
was
have to
that if
take-
she truly believes in herself, she doesn't need the Force or whatever, something like
You
that.
said Ezra.
I said Ezra's going to use the Force instead of her. Yeah, and then you said she's going to do it.
She's going to get a little wiggle.
A little wiggle.
I'm the one who said
Let's
she
find
doesn't
out.
need it.
Let's find out if Sabine gets that little wiggle,
And what's in the box?
and to see if they stop Thrawn.
We want to know what's in the box.
those boxes.
What's in the what I can only imagine are coffins.
The cargo.
The cargo. Maybe he's taking
We'll call
back
it the cargo.
some rare materials, kyber crystals he
They
found.
look like
Let's
coffins.
find out. And we're going to start this one in 3, 2, 1. And thanks for watching.
Wow, that is some.
Right?
Ominous music.
Yeah.
I'm getting chills.
You shall be rewarded.
The gift of shadows.
Are you prepared?
Do you pledge yourself
Looks terrified.
to the sisterhood,
She does look terrified.
to the magics, to the old ways? My life.
Thrawn's just watching. He's like, I got to observe the customs.
Does it for the culture.
Yep, he's a man of culture.
Yeah, I think they're making her a great mother.
Hmm.
She's gonna open to all black eyes.
Yup.
Yeah. Cool. That's the gift of shadows.
Space witches.
Interesting.
Interesting. What the? Are they making her a sword?
Staff. No, it's a sword.
That is a thousand.
Oh! Whoa.
We know Morgan Elsbeth can fight too.
Yeah.
You know.
And that is such a cool.
So
Ooh, it looks legendary. Oh shit. What did it roll?
Green flame blade.
Bind,
Looks like it a high roll, dude.
bind on equip.
Nah, dude, that's BOP.
That was a sick shot.
one 6 shot after the other on this episode.
Bro. The cinematic department needs a raise.
Yes.
Well, you wanted more witches, and you got more witches, dude.
Witches with
did.
flaming swords.
You asked how witches were made.
Jedi Witch and the Warlord.
Nice.
Oh.
Love that title.
Reminds me of like the
Lion
Yeah,
and the Witch in the
literally.
World. Yeah, is that what it's
In the
supposed to be?
I think that's what the spoof is.
Is that supposed to be
Yes,
a spoof,
that
if
was
you will?
the.
Of Narnia.
How does it just hover like that?
Just flying very slowly.
It's not how flying works.
There's a bunch of space wizards on board, dude.
Yeah,
Why are
bro.
you questioning?
No, this guy.
Building a lightsaber?
No, that's not gonna work. Look,
Not going to work? What are you talking about?
the blade emitter's too
Yes.
Now look here.
He is
I've
building
been
a
teaching
lightsaber.
young lot that everything in here is organized.
Yeah, disorganized.
I have a system.
I love the squinted eyes.
Who taught you how to build a lightsaber anyway?
Kanan Jarrus.
That's so.
Not so.
Yeah. He was my master.
Of course. Now it all makes sense.
How could you know him? Sabine?
I told you, I taught almost every youngling at the Jedi Temple, including your master. Clever boy Caleb was, very curious. A little shy, perhaps.
How old are you?
Old enough to know that the relationship between a master and an apprentice is as challenging as it is meaningful.
Deep.
That made me feel something.
She's reflecting on her relationship with Ahsoka.
Yeah.
I had two of those. Kanan took the one, the other I held onto in case he ever needed it. It is proper that you should have it.
That's sweet.
What
A
color?
new lightsaber
What
for
color?
me to buy.
What color? What color do you think it
Let's
is?
find out.
Green.
Green.
Blue.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense. This is
Looks like
blue.
you were a good...
He's had both.
Yeah. There's a new one.
Ahsoka felt that if Sabine unlocked her potential, she would become dangerous.
Anakin.
He always stood by me,
Got chills as she said that.
even when no one else did.
It was most important. He did.
That's why, no matter what happens next, I'm going to be there for you.
Nice growth. Ah, growth.
Well, I think she thought she was going to be really mad at her, right?
Yeah.
That was really touching.
It was.
They're coming for the hermit crabs.
No, I don't want it to happen. They're okay. They're all okay.
That person in the comments might get their wish. Oh, that's look awful.
Move! No,
Just get out of there! Go! Go!
Oh my god, they need faster ships.
Ah.
They're still okay.
We'll only get a short burst out of the engines that way.
More than I need.
Oh, is she gonna? Am I?
Yeah.
No way.
Nice.
Savage.
Nice. That's bad though.
Ooh. That went down so fast.
And not softly.
No.
Hu Yang, no!
Bro, yeah.
And Sabine, I guess.
I mean, it was that or...
Got him. Got him. Got him.
Okay, Sabine.
But you're all
Sorry to
alive.
state the obvious.
The blessing of the Great Mothers shall protect you in battle against the Jedi.
She used magic on them?
Do not wait for me.
Comscan is tracking 2 targets incoming from the north.
You're negotiating with the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker.
Wow, they really got the scale of everything down.
Yeah.
Really.
That's crazy.
Oh. Ooh. Even if you're force sensitive here, this is rough.
Help out!
What?
She's confirmed, I guess, now. I'm just gonna...
No.
Until she does something by herself.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean... Unconfirmed.
Dispatch the night troopers.
The Night Troopers. That's cool.
I shall inform them.
Oh, this is an awesome scene.
Yeah, I'm loving the shot of the 3 Jedi.
Yeah.
One in Beskar. One in traditional robes like Obi-Wan. Oh, let's go, Ezra. Yes.
Ooh, okay, nice.
Ezra's sick with it. And
Sick.
so good with
They're
it.
Night Troopers. They're probably all about to get up.
I think you're right.
I don't know what that means, but that's ominous.
Well, the magic's in them.
Which means they're
Yeah.
probably already dead.
Stormtrooper zombies?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Yikes.
Oh, man.
Is this a thing or you just guessed?
This is new.
Y'all better run.
This never happened before.
Wow, so they literally are zombies.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah. You gotta cut them with the lightsaber to do anything. Come on, Disney, give us some goring. You have lightsabers. Right? Am I crazy?
Oh, so she's straight up being abandoned.
Correct. Oh! My god, that's not for the Empire.
Wow.
Zombies do that?
They're not zombies.
They're using blasters. I can't wait to see her fight with this sword.
Against
Let's go.
I hope she gives them a run for their money.
I'll handle this.
We're staying together, remember? You must stop Thrawn. Now
You're gonna leave Ahsoka here?
Well, judging the fact that any of them aren't in the newest movies.
Okay.
He has immunity to light.
Yeah.
So.
This is a sick fight.
Yeah, this is amazing.
She's holding herself so well, Morgan.
What the fuck?
Yo, he just took a lightsaber to the chest.
Are they already bewitched, or
what's going on?
Our course is locked in, Grand Admiral.
Take us out.
Oh no!
Woo! Okay. I thought she was about to get stabbed.
I thought she was done
They
though.
almost did.
It does sound metallic.
There's nothing in there, is it?
Oh, ripped off her helmet.
Is it trying to bite her?
Yeah. It is.
What are these things?
Zombies.
Come on!
This is the moment. This is your moment.
Give a wiggle! Ah!
Oh,
We got a wiggle!
It's the ship moving.
No, it's not.
Oh!
Okay, you got the $10.
Let's go.
Are they gonna be able to make the jump?
I thought they were gonna like force jump.
She might push her.
Whoa, she got a wiggle.
Oh, he might push her.
Yeah. Still working on the ship.
You can't make that jump.
Yes, you can.
Does she have the boost pack?
I appreciate the confidence.
No, I pushed you first and you pull me across.
In a moment of
Ezra.
She just learned how to pull a lightsaber handle to herself, but all right, Force is about
Okay,
believing.
but now she like
The Force
can trust
is about
it.
believing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ready?
if this works, this is gonna be awesome.
it's gonna work. Let's go.
It's a Force
Let's go,
team.
Sabine.
Come on,
Let's
Sabine.
go.
What?
Yes!
What?
Let's go!
She's just got full powers now. Oh no!
No, you made it. He's there. He's hanging.
Yeah. She had a block.
And there's Ahsoka. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on. She needs to stay with her
Oh.
master. Are they gonna stay and he's gonna...
It has to.
Are they reversing?
She can't leave Ahsoka again. Stop! No! Holy! Yeah, that's so ominous that they're just standing at attention.
Yeah, what's up with that?
They're all dead zombies, so they're just following her orders.
Jump, Ahsoka. It's too far now. Oh my god, it's too far. She's there. Oh god.
Yang!
Friends are dead. Alone.
Not alone.
I knew it!
Yeah!
She didn't.
No, she gotta stay with Ahsoka, dude.
Can't abandon her, they have to stick together.
She abandoned her once, she can't do it again?
Yeah, fuck yeah, Sabine. This is what I wanted, dude.
Yes!
That's sick. I'm loving the one-handed blaster lightsaber is sick.
Here comes Ahsoka's final victory.
That's all Ahsoka needed. The power of friendship.
Oh.
Woo! Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh, I hope she keeps the sword
She stole her
she's not
sword!
gonna keep
instead of the second lightsaber, which just got destroyed.
That's pretty dope.
That would make me very happy.
They know she died.
He's gonna wear the armor.
Where's Ezra? He's going home. Wanna get out of here? I'm right behind you.
Oh, Hu Yang.
Gotta get the helmet.
Wait, are they gonna catch up to the ship?
Hu Yang. Just have faith and jump.
I don't know, I didn't see a ship in that hand. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's so
sick.
What an emotional roller coaster. I really thought they were gonna be stranded there.
You know,
It's not over yet. You're right. You're right. I just want to point out there has been zero progress on BAYLAN.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
This is a Ronin such as you belongs.
Ooh.
Today, victory is mine.
They're not gonna win, are they?
They're not gonna catch up.
Long live the Empire.
Oh no!
Oh shit. We told you Thrawn was good.
Yikes.
Ezra's on that ship though, at least.
Yikes.
Well, I mean, realistically, this does open up a whole new world of stories. Well, someone's got to stop BAYLAN.
Doing what?
That is the
Something
question.
inevitably very bad.
What's the bird's name?
The owl?
Yeah. There's a way.
What owl?
That owl.
That owl.
What's this?
Oh, is that like the Marauders?
Yeah. What?
There is something glowing
What?
in the background.
There's a face.
There's
Pointing-
faces everywhere.
pointing-
Kind of
to
looks
it.
like him too.
Whatever that is pointing to it.
Is that the
Yeah.
father?
Yes! That's the father and that's the son.
That's the father and the son. Is
Huh.
that the daughter without the head to the left of them?
Probably. Which is foreboding. Are they really gonna introduce Abeloth?
Are they gonna do that?
Damn, dude. Mordor looks crazy.
Abeloth would be insane.
That would be a nuts thing to add to the actual canon universe.
It's gonna be the reverse of the end of Rebels.
Everyone was a little
Chop her
delayed.
nose! Chop her nose.
Hi, Hera. I'm home.
She looking for the owl?
We're almost packed. Ezra got home.
They swap positions. I don't...
Well, being a Jedi is about being selfless.
What is it? Nothing.
What does that mean?
Shadows in the starlight.
Shadows in the starlight.
Ahsoka's gonna go check
What am I
that.
not seeing?
The Force.
Does that make you happy now that you saw what it was?
Yes, but man, so much unresolved, which is totally fine. It was such a great episode, and there's so much to talk about. But like, man, I loved it, but I'm
Are we
also
positive it's
disappointed.
only an 8-episode season?
Yep.
That's a finale, dude. What do you mean?
That's a finale.
There's no closure there.
Yeah, no,
We don't know what BAYLAN was after.
No.
We don't know what the cargo is.
we don't know what the hell.
Dude, I'll put $20 on it right now. Those are night witches, and they're getting woken up on Dathomir. There's no shot.
Thrawn's army that he's waking up the bodies of.
Yeah, I guess it could just be that. I'm going with night witches. You can go with Thrawn's army.
It could be some sort of resource, maybe some type
So
of...
the
Why
problem-
would he have
the problem
ever
is-
offloaded his own army? Why
Yeah.
would his own army be like? I guess to conserve resources, like they went to sleep. But why would they have offloaded them off of the ship?
Well, they were in
Yeah, I
the
don't
tombs. They were in the
think so.
catacombs, and they were unloading them. So you might be correct, and they might be dead night
I think
witches.
he's right.
Well, the problem is
It's right. That makes the most sense.
the reanimation spell or whatever it is makes them like pretty much mindless zombies, so it doesn't really matter who you resurrect. They're just mindless zombies at that point.
Well, that's why I think it's night witches, because like, how is Thrawn gonna come back and like come in with a bang unless he comes in with an army of
Unless
magic,
that's like-
magic
Armies.
users,
An army of people who make armies.
necromancers.
Yeah.
That it would be crazy if they were all past like great mothers, like the rank of the women in red. Like that was like the lineage of them.
That would make a lot of sense.
That would make a terrifying force.
That would be the. You could make a TV series about that.
They are.
Also, Aboleth.
So
Mother.
I'm gonna say they're probably gonna have to recast BAYLAN for next season.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
he
Which
was such a
sucks. He's
strong
so
character.
good
So
at the role.
I think we were all kind of hoping that
for more
because the
a
actor
longer episode.
Well, not in that the actor is so synonymous with the character, even in just an 8-episode series. I think we were kind of hoping that they laid him to rest almost in this episode in a way that was redeeming of the character, while giving Ray Stevenson the chance. But unfortunately, you don't know that stuff like this could potentially happen when
They don't want to rush it.
when you lose an actor as well. So it's nothing that you can be upset about. Especially, it's not like they recast him for any other reason. Unfortunately, we know that he passed. So in order to continue the story, they're gonna have to potentially recast him and continue the story. And we're just gonna have to keep moving with the, hopefully the actor is just as equally as good and powerful and motivating and emotional, and we can support that actor. But Ray, I have to say, in this series, he had a giant power that throughout the whole series as BAYLAN, as a Jedi that was almost basically you would consider a peer to Anakin because he was the same age,
right?
Fought the wars, and almost a look at a character that what would have happened if Anakin didn't go to the dark side and kind of followed his own creed is kind of how you can look at BAYLAN.
It's slightly jaded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which, Anakin probably was jaded by the end of the third movie, but if he never went fully evil and he just kind of split on his own with...
I mean, he committed mass murder by the second movie.
He's kind of the reason BAYLAN was able to go be a lone agent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it would be.
But yeah, I get the point you're trying to make of like what would happen to the people who are more morally gray after the.
And they have the
Empire.
hothead, impulsive apprentice who you could see is Ahsoka. Basically, Shin's kind of like that. When they were younger, when we watched the Clone Wars, Ahsoka's trying to fight Grievous and Asajj Ventress, and in this one, you see Shin's trying to fight whoever she can fight. She wants to prove herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, a lot happened in that episode, right? Sabine.
Force. Yeah,
she got the Force. So
I mean,
hold on. Where's my wallet? I got $10 I owe you. I think.
Well, I thought it was $5.
$5. Is it $5? I
think it was $5.
So I owe you $5. You won the bet. Sabine does have the Force.
He guessed right, and he's like, "It's the most tropey of tropes, and it's Disney."
It was.
So there you go.
I mean, listen, but
called it.
The one thing I want to say is like you can kind of predict Star Wars because it's tropey, but they do a really good job of following tropes.
Yeah. I'm not saying it wasn't well done or anything,
but it's what it makes them endearing because like tropes are good for a reason. But like, damn, Star Wars can really make a trope feel like fresh again.
Well, you have the abandoned apprentice again in this with Shin, who is now gone to the Raiders camp, and she looks like
Warlord.
She's going to be the warlord of the Raiders.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like,
she's got
how
the first
long
one.
is that side story going to be of them stranded there?
Well, they might be.
You know what I mean? Like,
they might be there for a while, but they also might be just there long enough to have to
at least a season.
They realistically never have to come back. There's no plot point in known Star Wars where they're a part of something again.
So technically, BAYLAN's a bigger threat than Thrawn, and until the I guess the owl offers them.
No, until we know what's in the cargo of the ship, that is not a valid thing to say.
Because why are they going to Dathomir, which is the night?
Not a valid thing to say, only because we don't know what the cargo is. That's not fair.
Necromancer
We also
army.
have no idea what BAYLAN's doing. All we saw was a glimmer in the distance.
So he could be going to replace the father.
I don't think so.
Well,
there's only one person.
It's really.
That's what I'm saying.
It's really nice that the little bit that I do know of like Legends is being, I guess, referenced here with the father, the daughter, and the son. Because I don't know who it was, if it was Luke or Anakin or someone else. Wasn't the father doing some like dying and needed a replacement? And that's how they ran into Skywalker.
So that's some Clone Wars spoilers, so I can't say anything about that.
You watch TikTok too much.
No, I read Wikipedia like 10 years ago.
Basically, the father's the Force, the son is the dark side, the daughter's the light side. They're the representation of the Force.
And there's a balance. There has to be.
I can't tell you anything more about that because it's literally a spoiler.
There just
you
has
guys
to be
are watching Clone Wars.
Balance. That's it. Just balance. That's all there is. You have to try to think about that.
Well, actually, technically, balance in the Force is no dark side.
Well, yes, but that's why there is no balance. Yeah, technically,
the light side is the balance. The dark side is imbalance.
Yes, that's how it works with Star Wars.
That's why Gray Jedi is not a thing.
Because they can't have both.
Whoa.
It's not a thing.
Whoa.
She's a white Jedi.
She is a white Jedi.
She's Ahsoka the White. Now,
man, yeah, let's talk about some of the shots for a second.
Oh my god.
My favorite shot,
cinematic.
3 of them like backing up slowly
with all the
like,
different
the camera
lightsabers.
swivels, and I'm like, yeah, that was pretty dope.
The tower crumbling.
The TIE fighters,
bro,
like it pans to Thrawn and
them running through the artillery barrage to get to the temple.
Yeah,
that was sick.
Yeah. I mean, it literally feels like we're watching a mini movie every time we watch this show.
Yeah, no,
especially this episode felt like a mini movie.
These animators
that ended way too soon.
Morgan got her, just dessert. She was, beaten by Ahsoka.
The finisher was
Did anyone pay attention? Did Ahsoka still have the sword? Because I really want.
She didn't drop
the
it.
sword.
She didn't drop it, but I was looking to see if like it was like on her like hip or something.
I'm hoping because I love swords. Nice. That's another prop for me to buy.
Also, that jump
we don't know that.
That jump they did was awesome with Ahsoka and not Ahsoka. I'm sorry, with Sabine and Ezra.
I had doubts because like. She just learned how to wiggle a lightsaber hilt and then went immediately to jump or die.
Well, YOLO.
Well, they did say they did have aptitude and great times of crisis, especially in extended and whatnot. That's where the Jedi, especially Padawans, learn how to use the Force actually, and connect with it
in a time of need.
In a time of need, and then you can learn to tap into it because you're open to it finally. It's kind of like when you're mentally blocked, but once you get past that mental block, it's a trope.
It's a trope.
It's just a trope. Power's coming out.
In times of great darkness, you will find your beacon of light.
And this full confirmation that her family died on Mandalore, as well as all the Mandalorians, basically, is another.
I mean, we already knew that.
And I realized it midway through the episode. The reason she's not like great with the Force is because she's multi-classing.
Yeah,
because she's a Mandalore first. That's like learning. Like that's the problem.
I love that we finally got to see like pew 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 pew.
Yeah.
It's dope because I've always wondered why more people.
And it's also really nice because
it just seems kind of like
they did a good job with the combat with the swashbuckler style. Because like if you watch her, like her gunplay is good, but like with the lightsaber, it's a little clunky. Like you could tell that she's obviously better with the gun as she's like moving it around, and then like you see her swing with the sword, and she's like chop. Meanwhile, Ahsoka's like,
but she got one really good shot into the deflection.
Yeah.
Like
no, like she's making it work, but like you can, they did a good job of making it so that like she's Mandalorian.
I don't talk about why they didn't cut the zombies. In half.
I'm really frustrated over that entire part with the zombies because the easiest way to what do you do with zombies? You cut their limbs off, and what didn't they do?
It's Star Wars.
They cut limbs off.
They're not going to go dead space and like arm, leg, head. They're not.
Intensifies.
Yeah, they're not doing
that. They might as well though because they're undead spirits with not blood coming out, but like
but
they're still also yes.
Hey, wait a second.
Jedi, like they're not like let me mutilate the hell out of these.
It's fine when they're droids.
Although Ezra against the super dark trooper whatever got the decapitation.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a little bit of what you wanted, okay? You got to see that heads will roll this episode, literally.
Earlier in the season, BAYLAN had another underling that turned out to be a Force spirit.
Yeah.
We never got any answer to that.
What?
Remember the guy in the black armor?
Shriveled.
He just got murdered. And
he's nice Mr. Magic.
Well, that's the thing is like,
mind, he turned into black smoke and not green smoke,
right?
Which does make a difference.
And they hadn't encountered the Night Sisters at that.
There has previously been an Inquisitor that someone fought, and when they went down, they turned into black smoke. So I don't know if it's a race, a different type of thing going on. If that's the same creature just inhabiting different bodies.
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to point out that we got that, and he ghosted away, and then nothing was ever mentioned about that literally ever again.
In Star Wars, there's races that are gaseous, and they enter into a pressure suit, which makes them into a solid being inside the suit.
And can they be Force sensitive?
Yeah.
So
anything can be.
What was the title? It was the Jedi, the what, and the Warlord?
The
Witch.
The Witch.
The Witch.
The Jedi, the Witch, and the Warlord.
There's a Narnia reference.
Warlock? Warlord.
Well, I don't know if it was a Narnia reference.
But it's about, it's both apprentice, so it's all of the apprentices, technically. Because it's Sabine, Morgan Elsbeth, even though she dies, right? And what's her name?
Shin.
Which is weird because I feel like Shin's character was not a major character.
She was for a bit, and then she wasn't. She was just
not really. She was like the angsty, like.
Well, I think they were introducing her as a future major character.
Yeah,
It could be. She might get knighted.
I'm getting like Arya vibes.
Yes. Yeah.
Where like you see the spunk, you see the fire, skills need to be developed, and you're gonna go away for next season.
Yeah.
You'll come back in 3 seasons to be a badass.
I didn't get as much closure as I was hoping. To be honest.
Yeah, there's a lot left open. There's just so much to theorize. And
Great episode though.
There's a lot of
you know what? If they ended it with what the hell Baylan's doing, even if it was just like 3 seconds, like
they gave
and that was it.
They
gave you guys an inkling to what's going on.
They gave enough for theories to be made, which is probably exactly what they were.
They want the rumor mill to go.
Because like I'm gonna go online later and I'm gonna read about this episode and I'm gonna be like, whoa, I didn't even.
Preposterous. Actually, in book 8.
Episode 3 of 17 of 17. You know, the 17th edition of Clone Wars.
The fact that we won't have an Ahsoka to watch next week, like I'm mentally still coping.
Yeah, I do believe that they did say that the culmination of the Ahsoka movies. I mean, books will be a movie. TV shows. I'm sorry. Wow. The Ahsoka TV shows will be a movie.
I thought you guys were saying this was going to be followed by a movie.
No.
I think there's going to be more seasons of this, but I'm pretty sure Dave Filoni's making a movie.
Gotcha.
That like this is all leading
involving Mando with working together.
It's got to have Mando and Ahsoka. I mean, come on.
Those are his characters. Those are Dave Filoni's characters.
Yeah. Dave's characters, yeah.
And most importantly, adult Grogu.
Oh wait, adult Grogu. We just say made.
We're a long way away from adult Grogu.
We're about 100.
That's the new Republic.
You don't know. We know nothing about their species.
No, but we know
he
how
could
old
be adult
Yoda
Grogu.
We know
in
Yoda.
years.
How old was Yoda when he died?
800 something years old.
Oh,
yeah.
So he's got like
Grogu's like in his 40s.
Still got another 100 years, probably.
Yeah, Grogu's got. Grogu could be an adult in like a year.
Yeah, who knows? Dude?
In a year?
He could
in
just,
1 year.
He could just.
He's a baby for 50 years, and then 1 year happens, and he's just.
That's a cocoon.
Getting a little off topic again right now.
At most.
Yeah, he just forms a little cocoon.
Well, now we're devolving.
Sorry.
No,
it's okay. Anybody else they want to add to this?
You know, I'll be honest. I really didn't like Sabine's character. Other than episode 1, I liked it, and then up to this episode, I didn't like her, and I finally ended liking her again. I also feel bad saying that I wasn't overly impressed by Ezra last episode. I think I was just expecting more. But I mean, he seems like a badass.
I can hear the typing keys of hate comments for you.
He seemed like a bit of a hippie initially.
And no, I got you.
Kind of hippie.
Dude, we went over this last episode. We're not doing this again.
He's a rebel.
But I like all the characters. I obviously like Ahsoka a lot. Hu Yang is absolutely my favorite character, though.
I'm also really interested in the next season to see what's going to happen in the political scene of the New Republic when Hera comes back with the news that Thrawn has returned.
Well, they have Ezra, and everyone's going to be like, Ezra's dead. And Ezra's like, hi.
Well, he's wearing armor that he's going to show, and he's going to be like, Thrawn's back.
We have Thrawn's shuttle, too, from Thrawn's ship. That's one of Thrawn's shuttles.
He has the shuttle, yeah. Yep. You're right.
And he has also probably, based on the shuttle, there's probably fair to believe there's probably some navigational data.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have to prove Thrawn's back.
Yeah.
I think next season they're just going to
be
talking
back.
about the fact
Thrawn's back.
All right. Anybody have anything else they would like to add to this finale?
No, that's it for me.
I'm pretty good on this. I enjoyed it. There's some gripes with the series, but overall it was very much a fan service to Clone Wars and Rebels fans. While it felt like it gave some, other Star Wars fans something to chew on a little bit, it was mainly meant for Clone Wars and Rebels people. And it was probably meant to also be like, hey, you should go watch those shows if you haven't, so you understand.
This was a really good, it was a new path to tread, and it felt really good going into it without all of the prior knowledge of Rebels, which is something hard to do.
Well, they've definitely added some stuff in there to differentiate it from their other series, and they're definitely adding in like the magic-esque portion.
I'm loving it, to be honest.
Well, because it's making it a little more like, I don't even know if I'd say fantasy, but just they're
it's fantasy. It's space fantasy,
but it's cool. I think they're doing it in a Star Wars way.
Yeah,
so I think that's cool, and it's definitely
visually it was amazing.
Visually gorgeous.
Stop. I think that's
you could know nothing about Rebels or Clone Wars and watch the show and just be like, this looks awesome.
Honestly, straight up.
But yeah, no, I like the show, and I like that they tried some new things for sure.
And honestly,
other than some of the standard tropes.
I know you guys have a lot of unanswered questions and unfulfillment, but like for me at least, I was very satisfied with the season, how they did it. Like obviously, I really want the episode 9, which would be season 2, episode 1. I really want to see that, but like I'm pretty satisfied.
It's fair.
It was a good arc.
Well, the thing is, and sorry to cut you off. I know
I'm not going to say it. No, I wasn't about to speak.
The show is called Ahsoka. So I really don't know how much of Thrawn and Ezra and the regular universe we're really going to get in this show next season. Because if we follow Ahsoka has nothing to do with that until she finds her way back.
A new series.
Well, but they did
Ezra.
Hera somewhat as a character, so we might see what's going on there through the eyes of Hera / Ezra.
You're right.
And they'll keep doing
be a New
what
Republic
they did
show
in this season, where it's like, oh, this is what's going on here, and you get like 5 minutes of like, oh, and Hera's at another hearing where they're trying to revoke her being a general for another dumb reason.
My worry is they reintroduced Boba Fett in Mandalorian, and then they made the Book of Boba Fett his own show.
Yeah. No, I think they're going to do that.
I think they're going to make an Ezra Bridger show or a Hera show.
I see that. I don't know if I'd love, but like a New Republic show where they like the Clone Wars, where they focus on people, but it's the Clone Wars. They do a New Republic with the Thrawn War. I think that might work. I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, there's a lot of potential, and I'm down for any Star. There's no too much Star Wars for me.
I don't think Disney's going to make a bad choice with their IP here.
There's nothing after like Boba Fett.
All right.
Yeah, no, that's a good place to wrap up, I think. Thank you guys for joining us for our journey through Ahsoka. As you can see, Joe and Mike and I are going through Clone Wars right now on the channel as well. So keep an eye on that as we approach Season 2. Things are going to start heating up a little bit. We do appreciate all the views on Ahsoka. Anybody who's new here, anybody who's joined us before, hey, have a good night. Thanks for joining us. We're the 732 Review Crew, and I'm Mikey.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we're signing off for Ahsoka. See you next season.
Bye.
Toodaloo.